Yeah, Jose getting a lot of love from his teammates after a masterful performance that included 12 strikeouts. Jose able to make it through 8 innings of work tonight. He's got to get a high five from everyone, guys. You know how Jose Fernandez is. We'll get to him in 1 second. And he's giving some love to the birthday boy as well. Yeah, happy birthday to AJ Ramos. Well, Jose, I was just saying, a brilliant performance by you. But there were no 2 bigger outs in this game for you than in the 8th inning. That strikeout of Danny Espinosa, and then you get Daniel Murphy, one of the hottest hitters in the National League, to ground out to second. What was it like for you out on the mound in that 8th inning?
Thank you, babe. First of all, we all know how important this game is for us. I haven't even had time today to look at the scoreboard, see who lost or who didn't. But I'm glad that that we came out and compete, man. All due respect, I got a lot of respect for their team, their pitcher. Their hitters are tough guys. They all got through the ball well, but we came out on top, and that's all that matters.
You mentioned the importance of this win. You guys are a team that are desperately trying to keep your playoff hopes alive. What did it mean to you to be able to turn in a performance like this for your team at such a critical point in the season?
You think about in the off season, and it's been training, and you hope that you can get the ball in such a games like this. This is what you work for. This is what you try to do, every time. But I say, lucky to be healthy, first of all, blessed to have my teammates, that trust me and that believe in me and the work that we put in as a team. And I'm just glad that I have them, I'm just glad that I have them there behind me, and they believe in me.
And your teammates, you gave JT Realmuto a hug coming off the field, and David Phelps as well. What can you say about the way that JT called the game and Phelps coming in able to close it out?
It's amazing, man. And this is, I think this is the second one. We still got 12 more to go to win in a row, I hope. And great, man. Everybody played so great today, and we just find that this is good. We won. Everything is great, but we got to come out tomorrow and and do the same thing and try to win a ball game. So, looking forward to it.
After you came out of the game in the 8th inning, you went into the dugout with a huge smile on your face. Everyone was giving you high five, but no one had a better reception for you than Barry Bonds. I talked to Barry about the relationship between the two of you. He said, Jose is like my kid. He was having so much fun with you. What is that relationship like with Barry?
He's kissing me right now. We actually were talking about yesterday. He's telling me how I don't have a complete game and how I can never pass a 6 or a 7. So, I really tried today to maybe throw more. But, man, lucky, just lucky, happy. That was yesterday. Look, that was yesterday. He's telling me, can't go past 7, can't go past 7. I got lucky today, and, I think that, we came out on top today, man. And I'm just things that, you take and, things that you learn from, and, things that he tells me how to throw to hitters. And, everybody, man, everybody's putting a little bit of work. And, at this point in the season, we all know what it takes, and, we're trying to get there.
The way that you've been able to pitch this season, especially at Marlins Park, after everything that you went through with the Tommy John surgery and coming back last year, what has it meant to you to be able to stay healthy throughout the course of the year and rack up the number of strikeouts you've been able to have as well?
Very lucky. I think that I'm very lucky to be healthy. Very lucky to have those guys, having a great game plan. Juan has been, have learned so much, from Donnie, from Wally, everybody, man, all the coaches have told me something at one point that has helped me. A lot of my teammates, are giving me a lot of points here and there to, to become a better player. And I think that's all I can ask for.
Congratulations, Jose. What a brilliant performance, guys.
Just terrific. Yeah.